Age Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.
In this loopy here again with another tech tip. Something we're gonna just do a little something with putting your tires on, because sometimes when you put a tire on, you got a flat, so you just gotta fix the bed just a little bit. Sometimes when you put that tire on and you're fixing the flat, the tire can be really stiff at the last part. I'm gonna show you why. I've made a small diagram. Okay, now this is meant to be your rim. Don't laugh. Okay, so that's what your rim shaped like. This little squiggly stuff is your tire. So when you're putting the tire on, generally, the tire tends to stay in this little part of the rim. So that's the highest part of the rim. So what happens is as you get round to the last bit, it gets really, really stiff, which I'm about to show you. But what I'm going to do is show you how to push the outside of the bead down to the center of the, so it actually makes a circumference in the area that it's going to go around. Smaller, so the tire actually slips on a little easier. Not that much easier, but a little easier. So the thing is, you want to push the bead down to the center of the rim, which, you know, goes down like that. So let's proceed. So we've got the tire like halfway on, basically. So it's halfway on, it's not all the way on. I usually leave the valve to the last part of putting it on. So basically I'm gonna start by pushing it on, start to put it at the top. That, you can see that, push the top, pushing around, and sort of evenly go around until I get to the valve. Now, just when you get here, normally, let's see if I can position this right. Normally when you get here, just this last bit, you can see how much tire is there. So what I was showing you in the diagram, so right now, that's where the tire is, the tire is on this part of the bead, on this part of the rim. So you need to get it to the center part of the rim. So as much as we can, right? As much as we can. As much as we can. You can tilt that down a little bit. So as much as we can. Yep. It's not going anymore. So what I then do is I take the tire lever and then I actually push it. Oops, sorry. Push it to the center of the rim. Push it all the way. Push the tire, because it's sitting up on that ridge. Just push it down. Push it down. So, it should go a little bit more. There you go. See, is it easing on? Because it's got more room to work with now. And it's going on, sliding on. Yep. So, gonna get to a point, it's gonna get hard again. You do the same thing again. Let's see if I could push it. It's a bit hard trying to do it for the camera. Trying to so you can see. Make sure you see everything. You see it? Still. So but yeah. So yeah, we wanna push that down to the center. So once we get it down, so we should be able to push it the rest of the way on. Yeah. Pop. 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 And then we're going to just get one more. Because it does creep back up. And voila. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, boop. Then you always, at the finish, push the valve up. Make sure it doesn't get caught underneath the tire. There you go. On. So, that's, because some of these new tires and these wider rims and really, really hard to get your tire on. So hopefully that helps you out. You're on the road with a really stiff tire to put on. So it's not that it's stiff, not that it's hard to put on. It's that it's stuck up in here. And it's stuck up in here. It needs to be pushed down to there. So you have so that the area, the circumference area that you're trying to spread it on is a bit smaller and it gets on. So yeah, yes, excuse my thing. Next time I get my daughter to draw for me because she's a really good artist. Anyway, I hope this helps.
every your leg media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.